Page 97, you'll have your date, your title, your page number. Whenever you're asked to find the time something took, you get the distance, you divide it by the average speed, and that will give you the time. So if we look at question 1a, Roisin roller skates at an average speed of 12 kilometers per hour. How long would it take her to travel 24 kilometers? We'll look at our formula. The distance is 24, her average speed is 12 kilometers an hour, so 24 divided by 12, it would take her 2 hours. Becomes a bit trickier for D. She's still going at the average speed of 12 kilometers an hour, her distance is 18, so the formula stays the same, distance divided by average speed, but when you put this in the calculator you get 1.5 hours. Now that's not a complete answer. 0.5 hours, how many minutes is that? Well, in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. 0.5 is the same as a half, so a half is 60, would give you 30 minutes. You need to know this stuff now. Whenever you get 0.25 hours, it's a quarter of 60, which is 15 minutes. An answer at 0.33 hours is a third of 60 minutes, which is 20. 0.5 is half of 60, which is 30 minutes. 0.66 is 2/3 of an hour. 2/3 of 60 is 40 minutes. 0.75 is 3/4 of an hour, which is 45 minutes. You need to remember these. Question 2 is the same as question 1. So Drac rides his horse at an average speed of 16 kilometers an hour. How long would it take him to travel 32 kilometers? We'll look at our formula. Our distance is always on top, so in this case 32 kilometers. His average speed on the bottom, 16 kilometers an hour. Divide the top by the bottom and you'll get 2 hours. Question 3. Gran set out in her car on a journey of 255 kilometers at 12:45. She travelled at an average speed of 85 kilometers an hour. How long did it take her to complete the journey? Distance 255 divided by the average speed will give you the time. For part 3b, at what time did she reach her destination? You'll take your answer from A. She started at 12:45 plus your answer from A will give you the time she'll arrive at her destination. Question 4. A car travelled at an average speed of 64 kilometers per hour. How long did it take to travel 240 kilometers? You can do this one yourselves. Remember the formula. Put the distance on top, divided by the average speed. That will give you the time it took. And if your answer is a decimal like 0.25, that's a quarter of an hour. 0.5 is half an hour. 0.75 is 3/4 of an hour. So you must change it at the very end to hours and minutes. Try learn this formula off by heart. Get it stuck in your head somehow. To find the time, it's always the distance divided by the average speed. Give you the time.